Dead Atlas Crimson Lance.
And 5 years ago, Jack defeated the monster inside the vault, triumphed over the evil treasure seekers, and brought peace to Pandora.
That's
With
something.
that done, the handsome one staked a claim on the very planet he had saved. For the opening of the vault bore a wonderful secret only he could have predicted. Iridium. This mysterious alien element flourished across Pandora, and Jack became an overnight trillionaire.
Is that it? That's the only thing that was posted on that one?
Today, Jack, now the owner of the Hyperion Corporation, has dedicated his life to bringing bandit scum to justice. There is only one word to describe what Jack has become to Pandora. A hero.
Huh. If you say so. Having suffered through the collection of lies that was a Hyperion Hall of History, you earned a hefty cash reward. Okay.
Thank you for visiting the Hall of History.
Not really that hefty.
Take this tax refund as a reward for your continued loyalty.
Okay, so side quest. What are we doing here? Are we doing?
What?
Are we doing?
Sorry.
Movie? Just zone out there.
I was Oh, that contract's for Lynchwood.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Does it have to be? Does that mean it has to be done in Lynchwood, all of it?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll do home movies.
Yeah. All right. Oh god, ow, my body. I've been shot a lot. Is that a cannon or something?
Yeah, it was an automated turret.
Oh, how do we get up?
How do we get up? There's probably like ladders or something. Or wait. Aha!
Did you just...
Climb up the side? Yep. Now I'm killing I killed 3 guys that simultaneously walked out of... Oh, I'll take this. Oh, I'll take that.
Those lures, you can trick those surveyor bots to fly wherever you want. If you slap the lures on some Jack propaganda, the surveyors should crash into them. Could be fun.
Whatever you say, Lilith.
I keep running and running. Drop.
Huh. Which one of us has the camera?
It'll say, do you see a little thing that says record on your screen?
Yeah.
We both do. Oh, this one's so slow, look at it.
Yay!
Now we gotta place that orbital beacon.
Placing orbital beacons.
What else is there to... Oh no! Oh, I thought I died. That was scary. What else is there to talk about? What's new in the world of gaming?
I don't know, honestly.
Chala.
I have not been...
Well, okay, so you recently beat Type 0.
I did recently beat Type 0.
Why don't you give us a little info on that shit? Possibly
sure.
recommend it or don't recommend it.
I have a love-hate relationship with the game because I, for one, think the story is pretty good. Like the main story is very interesting. You have 14 unique characters who each play differently. Unfortunately, until the end of the game, you don't really get a chance.
Do it. Get to the Co-Opportunity Outreach Center and broadcast that footage you shot.
you don't really get a chance to learn about each of them individually as people. You get like short glimpses of like who they are through cutscenes and optional events in free time. And the game encourages multiple playthroughs because during your free time breaks, you don't have enough time to do everything. So like, it encourages you to play through it again. I'm pretty sure you and you have the opportunity to do what
Did you hold on? Did you hear that?
No,
I killed one of the guys, and the other sniper's like, he always stole my lunch anyways.
That's messed up. But alright, I'm gonna place this thing and then I'll get into it.
Now, to broadcast the fruits of your hard work. Your work's done. Doubt anyone will be in a hurry to move here now. Come on back.
Your eyes upon the paradise that awaits
I'm
you
not gonna
with
run all the way back,
opportunity.
Lilith. I'm sorry.
A world filled with excitement and
Yeah, we gotta go
potential.
kill the foreman
Just
anyway.
think, right now, this could be
So
you.
until the end of the game, like
Oh look, you can see the videos.
Or this.
that's cool.
Emigrate to opportunity today.
You don't really get a chance to like explore their character development until near the end of the game because that's when stuff gets really weird, and
Right.
but also it gets weird, but it also gets really real, and like stakes get
That's
raised.
one of the body doubles Jack uses to confuse assassins and impress his underlings.
Oh, there's actually a theory that the doppelganger you play as in the pre-sequel is one of these guys.
Tell my wife his biosignature to every machine in the immediate area, so his doubles can do all of his hand kissing and baby shaking for him. But that pocket watch also records audio.
Aw, damn it,
Jack
dude.
loved to listen to the praise of
I
his
wasn't
underlings.
aware we were listening to an audio recording. Aren't they saved though? We can just listen to it.
No, they're not.
To an info kiosk.
It's not like BioShock where you can just hold X again and then re-listen to them. It's okay.
I was not aware that it was being picked up as I was picking up the but the story of Final Fantasy Zero is basically you have 4 crystals because it's part of the same. It's supposed to take place in the same universe as 13 and 13-2 and 13 whatever, like the world of the sea and the CF and crystals and all that crap. And so these 4 nations have 4 different crystals. And one day, one of the nations decides to be a douche and invade the other countries. And they get pretty far, but then Class Zero shows up and reclaims their capital and starts gang stomping everything. Because they're all amazing.
Sign up for this,
And
damn it.
so, you know, you fight through missions. It's actually a lot like
I'd never kill again, but screw it!
Metal
You
Gear
can't stop
Solid
me.
Ground Zeroes, where you kind of like carry out missions and like you have, you know, like then you report back to base and you do stuff.
Right.
Kind of like that. Like you carry out missions and you do like other stuff in stories. And there's other stuff to do too, like trials and side quests and all this extra stuff. But you know, the main bulk of the story is that you're fighting this huge campaign against the Militesi Empire. And
I'm gonna swallow
that
your
story,
throat,
in my opinion, is done really well. It's not super long because it was originally a PlayStation portable game. It's concise enough where like
Talking to me!
get going out of
He dropped
the
the key.
nothing's too confusing until the end.
Right.
But if you read the stuff like that they have in like the annals in the game, because they have a kind of like how Destiny has that, called like a codex or whatever.
Yeah, the Grimoire cards.
Yeah, that thing. They have something like that too. Stereo, where you can read about all the characters and lore. And actually, it's also cool because you start doing some side quest events and unlock cutscenes you don't actually see
Oh, okay.
in the main game. So like, you can like watch certain cutscenes that you unlock. So that's pretty cool. And you can like learn out more about the game that way too. So it's pretty nifty. But the amount of grinding you have to do to be ready to like complete the missions, at least on your first playthrough, is very, very frustrating. And it can get to the point where the game is so repetitive that it's not fun to play. because you're just doing the side quests and the grinding is basically all the same. Like it's like run to point A, kill a couple monsters, run back.
Every key fits in the lock, sugar. Check the containers, see if that key opens one of them.
So I wasn't too big a fan of that, the grinding process. The story is, I found the story really engaging. I liked it a lot. And you have to be strategic when you deploy your squad members because, like, certain people do better on certain missions, and you know that's evident just in their fighting styles. And all their fighting styles are all fun to experiment with and play with. So I liked that game a lot. I thought it was very good. I will definitely play through it again. I don't know when I'll play through it again. And I mean, as far as whether or not I would recommend it, I mean, if you like Final Fantasy, you'll probably like this game. It is different in the sense that a lot of its combat is comparable to Crisis Core.
Yes,
so it's not
good. I like Crisis Core a lot.
It's not turn-based at all. It's you can like run around and like dodge attacks and do all that stuff. In fact, that's like a main part of the game is like you can land break sights and kill sights. So when you lock onto an enemy, they have weak moments, and if you're quick enough, you can deal massive damage, which becomes instantly kill an enemy, which allows you to fight enemies that are way higher level than you, because if they expose their skill sight, you can just kill them, and you just get all the experience. I mean, conversely, if you get hit by them like 1 or 2 times, you die. But, you know, if you're good enough at a certain character and you feel like you can dodge around and like move around, you can beat enemies that are way higher level. And it's pretty cool because obviously in other games, like turn-based, other Final Fantasy games, like turn-based, you don't have that chance to fight an enemy that's super high level and you will die.
Right.
I mean, conversely, the game also has its moments like that too, because it has level 99 monsters and stuff that you can't touch no matter how hard you try. Like, they don't expose break sights, and they will just kill you immediately. And moments like that kind of suck, but...
I was, back when I was playing through Final Fantasy 13, I mean, I liked that, like, the whole break thing happened, where it's like, you build a gauge, and then they become weakened, and you do bonus damage. But at the same time, to, like, build that gauge took so... or gauge, whatever you want to call it. It just took so long to do... that the combat in 13 was just like a chore. Pick that up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna revisit 13 because...
Sounds like that key was just the right size. See if there's anything useful in there.
Because I liked 13, I just didn't grind enough to beat this one boss, and like... There's not really what I will say about Final Fantasy 13 is that...
and I'd like to think I do, you could use those charges to flood the construction site. If you'd blow up the nearby retaining wall and flood those pits, I'd be awful grateful.
Old Balloon Tits is still holding a grudge against me, huh? I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. Once you've eaten Prime Rib for free, it's hard to go back to sucking down hamburgers for cash. If you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
Stop dying at me!
Dicks! I'm talking about dicks.
I like Final Fantasy 13, and it didn't require you to do a lot of grinding. Well, it does, but like the way it doesn't throw you into a whole bunch. It's not like it's random battle after it's random battle. Like you make decent headway each time you play the game. You don't have to stand in an area and do a lot of grinding because you get a pretty decent experience for all your fights. I just wish there were more opportunities to fight. You just have to. I mean, like that's a game you definitely have to play with a guide. And I watched Pro Gerard the Finishist, the completionist retrospect on Final Fantasy.
Pro Jared the Finishist. Oh, did you finally watch his?
Gerard the Finishist.
Did you watch his perspective?
Yes.
On Final Fantasy VII.
I watched all 7 episodes. And they were all very well done and I agreed with a lot of what he said about a lot of them. And he says that Dirge of Cerberus suffers from Final Fantasy 13 syndrome, which is, as a game, Final Fantasy 13 is not bad. As a Final Fantasy game, yeah, it's not that good.
I'm trying to remember